Hey everyone, what's going on? All right, so I'm doing a kind of an impromptu live stream right now because I thought that I would start coming on and answering some questions, kind of like FAQs that I get a lot, and hopefully help some people that might have the same questions. I get a lot of the same questions, usually about angel cards, about relationships, or about business. Those are the three that I get the most, and I tend to get some of the same questions over and over, and I'm not going to reveal like who's been asking me or I've been talking to. Like, I'm going to keep that part confidential, but because a lot of these are questions that weigh on a lot of people's minds. So I just thought that I would come on here and pop on and answer some questions that are pretty common so that maybe it'll help other people as well. So one of the questions I get asked a lot, this is an angel card live stream, kind of little, almost like a little training or FAQ that I get a lot, is he or she the one? Or is this relationship going to work out? Or is this person going to come back, or whatever, about a specific person. So the answer to this, in kind of like the short version, when it comes to angel cards, they don't give a yes or no answer. So, and I know sometimes this can be a little frustrating for people because we want to know the answer. We want to be told what the answer is. And when it comes to angel cards, you really only get guidance based on the current situation. So it gives you kind of a direction to go in, or can give you a possible outcome. It's not a definite outcome, it's a possible outcome. And it can also give you guidance based on what is towards your highest good. So it can give you a little nudge and give you a sign, but it's not going to give you a definite answer. And here's why: because ultimately we have free will. So the angel cards could tell you one thing, this is the way to go, here's what I'm seeing, here's the possible outcome, but you could choose to go in a different direction the next day. You could choose to, you could get guidance from your intuition, from, the angels. You could get signs and choose to ignore them, and then you get a different outcome. So that's why you don't get a yes or no answer. It may give you a confirmation of some sort, but it usually won't say yes or no. And when it comes to is he or she the one, that's also something that the angel cards won't give a yes or no to, because number one, not only do you have free will, but so does the other person. So they can only give you a possible outcome. If things stay as they are, here is a possible outcome. And I would usually do a 3-card reading for that, for like is he or she the one, and read the 3 cards and get a feeling from them, almost like a possible outcome, a direction in general. And then you could choose clarification cards. But I know this is so frustrating sometimes because people just want to know. One thing about angel cards too is that you kind of have to come into it in the space of being okay with not knowing the details, because the angels don't give all the details right then and there. And so they will just, like I said, give you the guidance, and then it's up to you to take the next step, and it's up to you to listen to your intuition and further guidance for the next step, and to really be in tune with what is for your highest good, rather than try to force an outcome on a situation that's not meant to be, especially when it comes to a relationship. That's like huge, right? We really want to hook up with this person, or we really want to end the relationship, or maybe the relationship ended and we really want to get back together, and we want to know, like, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? What's going on? And you will not, you're better off to really ask questions about, really, I guess, start working on your manifesting skills as far as, here's what I want. The angels want you to be clear about asking them for help and asking them for what you want, and giving them permission to guide you. So if you're clear about what kind of relationship you want, then they get to work bringing that to you. Know that they're always at work. So there's no, am I going to meet my soulmate? Am I going to meet the one? Is that, it's always in the works. Ladies, gentlemen, it's in the works always. There's no, that it is. But only the divine knows the timing and knows the who. They're not going to reveal that to you right then and there, because things could change. But they know what's going on. So set the intention of what kind of relationship you want, whether it be with a certain person or not. Someone, if you're single and you don't know, set an intention. You're not going to be able to manifest a certain person. That's just, the other person has free will. And when you put that energy of like, I want him or I want her, right, they're going to feel that energy. They won't know where it's coming from. They won't know it's from you, but it's usually kind of a repellent, don't you think? Right? It's kind of like when somebody sends a message to your inbox and goes, hey, I'm with ABC Company, buy my stuff. They don't even say, hi, how are you? What are you interested in? It's like, I'm a big dollar sign and they want to recruit me in their team, right? Isn't that, that's the same energy, but with relationships. Like, I want him, I want her. What do I have to do to bring that person to me? And that it's like, and that other person can feel that, like, you know, get off of me. Like, and then you find that you keep chasing them, or they just, you know, they're not interested, they're not into it. Or you have a relationship that goes up and down, right? So make clear in your head, in your mind, have your own vision for what kind of relationship you want. Make sure that you know, and not so much focused on the person, focused on what kind of relationship you want. And then I would even start doing like affirmations. People who say affirmations don't work, I would say, I would really strongly urge you to really reconsider that, because affirmations are just a way of reprogramming your subconscious mind to release and any limiting beliefs that are blocking you, okay? Because they'll get in your way every time. They'll trip you up. This is like old stuff from our childhood, crap that plays over and over again, stuff that we heard, stuff that we saw, you know, and just we've internalized that. So that's what we believe. Whether we want to consciously believe it or not, you know, it doesn't matter. It counts right here. So if your subconscious doesn't believe that you're going to be able to manifest your soulmate, you won't, okay? It will keep getting in your way, because you might believe that, you know, you saw your parents have a really like rough relationship and you believe that love is about conflict, love is about anger, love is about sadness. It's stressful. It has to be really hard and hard work and a lot of fighting in order to be in a relationship, whatever it is. So it's, you know, I would start saying affirmations that I am in a healthy, loving soulmate relationship. Right now I am attracting the person, the partner of my dreams. I have a very solid, healthy, monogamous, you know, marriage, whatever it is you want to say, that we are best friends, we are passionate about each other, and we are committed to a life together. You know, whatever it is, like, affirm what you want and put that declaration out to the divine, to the universe, to God, whatever you want to call it, and let that come back to you. Speak your relationship into existence instead of focusing on that one person or focusing on, am I going to find the one? Just affirm over and over again what it is that you want. And when you come to read the cards, come with that energy, knowing that it's already going to happen. And then, you know, if you're wondering about relationships, you know, you could really ask, perhaps something like, what do I need to work on in order to manifest my soulmate relationship within the next, you know, year or something like that, or as soon as possible, or, you know, that kind of thing. Or where is this relationship going with X person? And it gives you that kind of general idea based on what is, but know that it can change if you choose to change it or the other person chooses to change it. So all you can do is work on being the best version of you. So if you're going to attract your highest soulmate, then you need to have your highest vibe soulmate person on for yourself. Be your own soulmate in the meantime, right? If you want someone who's loving and caring, compassionate, who is loyal, who is trustworthy, who is ambitious, who is whatever, intelligent, whatever it is, be that for yourself. Call it, see it, call it, name it, declare it, but also be that for you in the meantime. While you're waiting, be your own true love. And I promise you that will be the easiest way to attract your own soulmate, as opposed to asking the cards over and over again, when am I going to find, is this person the one? Who is it going to be? Right? So that is really the best thing to do, because the cards will not give you that yes or no answer. So I know it's frustrating. So it just has to be sort of like, you are working on yourself at the time. You're working on falling in love with you. And that's even if you're in a relationship, right? You can't control the other person, what they think, what they feel, and what they do. All you can do is really become the best version of yourself and that person's either going to rise to meet you or they're not. So that's going to be on them, not on you. So hello everybody. Hi. Sorry, I was going on and on there. So can I have I don't have the cards right now, Cindy. That's going to be coming in a little while. I'm actually going to be doing cards early tonight because I have to drive my husband to the airport at like freaking 4 in the morning. So I can't be on it until 12:30, 1 o'clock tonight, which I love doing. Normally I don't mind at all, but I have to cut it down early tonight. So I will be coming on to do the cards and the one cards in probably like maybe 2 hours. And then I'll only probably be on for like an hour. So if you want your one card, you know, try your best to be on with me because it's going to be kind of a quicker one tonight. So hey Dana, yep, so sorry everyone, I didn't mean to make it seem like I was on doing cards right now. That's going to be a little bit later, but I just wanted to ask and answer this question and kind of talk about it because I know a lot of people have been asking about relationships, and I so love, thank you so much for like sending me messages and chatting with me about things that are on your mind. I totally love connecting and answering and clarifying, so keep them coming. But I find when I get some of the same ones, and I have a lot of the same ones about business too, that I will come on and talk about. I'm going to come on here at random times and just kind of answer questions in general. For example, I get a lot of questions about building a business and how to create content, who to talk to, how to get motivated, a lot of these. So I will start coming on with just random things. It's almost like random coaching. It's just like a coach-a-thon. I'm just going to do a coach-a-thon. I'm going to come on here, put on my coach hat, and just do coach-a-thon. So if anyone has any questions while I'm on here about what I said tonight about relationships or about, I'd love a card for guidance on releasing blocks to watch my business flow and explode into amazing ease of abundance. Girl, I don't even have my cards here right now. I wish I did now. Everyone has these. I'm so happy everyone's here. Usually I don't get all you guys on live with me. So, it's just going to happen. I mean, Ayla, I will pick a card for you. I don't know if you'll be around in a couple of hours, but I will pick a card for you, or I'll choose one and send it to you in a private message. But you know what's going to happen, right? You know what's going to happen. Your passion and your persistence is like high vibe AF right now. So it's going to come together for you. Hey girls. Hey Laura. Hey Nat. Hey everybody. So that's really what I wanted to say. So if anyone had, like I said, a relationship question, you can feel free to ask. But I know it's kind of hard sometimes when you're on live and you want to comment in front of everybody and ask. You can send me a private message too. But so that's just it. So when you're working with the cards and you're asking about a relationship, you know, it's be prepared to not know the details. That's all I'm going to say. Just be prepared to be okay with not knowing the details, not knowing the who, the how, and the when. Just come and, you know, you can ask and you can, you know, really try to get a general sense of where you're at. I can pull a card for you and I can kind of give you a general idea of where things are at. But really it's going to be about you developing that relationship with you and being open to listening to and hearing the signs. Like, is this relationship working out or not? You know, your gut feeling will know if he or she is the one. And I'm going to kind of say this, and I know there are exceptions to every rule, so what I'm saying is not hard and fast. But sometimes I feel like if you have to ask that question, then I'm going to say the chances are that probably this person might not be. Now, like I said, there are exceptions to every rule. I'm sure people have asked that question. They turned out to be the one that's awesome. But I feel like when you connect with a soulmate that's going to be a life partner, you will know. Both of you will know. There is no getting cold feet. There is no not sure, can't commit, not knowing what they want to do, being unsure, dealing with exes or dealing with old attachments to other people, no funky friend with benefits, and you're like, who the hell is that? Like, there's none of that stuff. Or didn't call me or text me for a couple of days, what's up? Like, there just is not. There's just not that. I'm gonna be, this is 46-year-old wisdom plus going through hell and back in relationships, okay? And then finally figuring it out, all right? Been there, done that, had the shot glass and the t-shirt. That's all I'm going to tell you guys right now. So if you have to wonder those things, I'm saying that probably not, or not at that time. maybe this other person needs to go on their own journey, and maybe they'll come back later and you're both at that place in time. But yeah, a lot of times if the question has to come up, then something's usually not right and something's off, right? And everybody, all of us know, we all have that gut feeling. Our intuition, you have been given the gift of intuition. So we always can look back and go, yeah, that was kind of shady, or that wasn't right, that didn't feel good, and I kind of like made excuses and exceptions, and I probably shouldn't have, and I rationalized it, blah, blah, right? We always do. So, so know that, you will know. Is he or she the one? You will know. The angels can maybe give you a confirmation or point you in a direction or nudge you, but you'll know. Trust me, you will know. So, that's about it. So any other questions? If anything about angel cards or anything about business building, anything about, I just did a live stream yesterday about the importance of building your database of customers, clients, and prospects, because if you depend on a social media channel and that channel goes down and you lose it all, it's really not fun. That just happened to one of my business partners, and with a huge following. So watch that video if you're in business, especially like network marketing, and you're not building an outside list of everyone. And if you're not sure what I mean by that, please ask, because I know it's not typically taught by uplines, but I guarantee you your upline and the top leaders in the company have an email list. Guarantee you. They have their own website and they have an email list. And that's why, because they want to stay in touch with their people. And the company's website, your distributor website that they get emails from, not the same thing. Okay. They retain your customers' information, not you. So anyways, I don't want to get onto a tangent now, because this video is about relationships and angel cards. So these kind of questions I will come on here and answer and do like an instant coach-a-thon. So if you have any questions, you can come and ask, and I'm happy to give like instant coaching on them. If you have anything you want me to talk about and go on about, then you just let me know, message me or comment, and I'm happy to do that. I will see you all for angel card reveal. I have to post the cards still. Oops. Angel card reveal and one cards. Those are super fun, and I've gotten, some great feedback from the one card reveal. So jump on, just ask for a card. It's all good. This is not a paid service. This is free. This is just me giving my time and really trying to help you connect and get love, light, and guidance and encouragement and confirmation and all of that, and if anyone you feel might need to hear it too, because I think, it's something a lot of us can use, feel free to tag other people, feel free to share, feel free to invite, and I'm happy to do it. So that's the deal. And I'll come from my business page. Facebook's getting pretty like persnickety about people doing certain business things on their personal page. So I'm always going to start on my business page, and then I'll share it in here. So that's a scoop. Whoever's, one card. Hey, Catherine. I'm doing the one card readings in a couple of hours. This is just a kind of like an FAQ about asking about relationships. You're amazing. Thank you for being you and spreading the love and light. Oh, thank you, Laura. You are so sweet and supportive. I just like every time you're just such a sweetheart. So thank you so much. Happy to do it. Happy to do it. So that'll be it. Anyone who's not on my email list, speaking of email list, you can jump on mine. You get your daily Archangel message of the day and other fun and interesting stuffs. So go to jenrapinian.com, put in your name and email, and then you're on the list. So I will see you all in a couple hours. So jump on with me. Hey, Terry, I'm jumping off, but I'm jumping back on in a couple of hours to do the one card readings. Come and get it. So I know this is probably a better time for a lot of you, but we got to do bedtime for the kiddos and all of that fun stuff. So I will see you soon, and take care, and God bless.